brother died from alcohol. The doctor said that if he wasn't drunk, he wouldn't have died. After his death, my family, they drank more than they used to. My dad went to pubs even more, then met a 15-year-old girl. He ran away with a 15-year-old girl, and he left his entire family behind. My entire family split in half. I never saw my dad again. I grew up hating alcohol. I hated partying. But as I started getting older, everyone said, if you go to these clubs, you'll meet the right people. So I started doing it for that reason. I went to a nightclub. I ended up in hospital because somebody tried to kidnap me. I was in an awful state, thinking, why did I do this to myself? And when I came to Turkey, I stood between Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia, and just hearing the azan, that is so beautiful, that is so peaceful. And I had an hour journey back to my hostel. I didn't know the way, so I got my phone out, I was ready to Google Map, and then my phone that was on 50% battery just died. I thought, God, if you're real, help me get back to my hostel. And in that moment, in a very, 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 very long time, I wasn't anxious. Subhanallah, I just walked straight to my hostel. I didn't take a single wrong turn. Nobody helped me. Subhanallah, it wasn't me, it was Allah. And after that, I just kept learning. I kept reading the Quran, and lockdown forced me in my house. And I still wasn't planning on becoming Muslim. I actually started praying. And by doing that, my days were becoming so much more productive, because I would plan between Fajr and Zuhr. I would do this, and this. And then Ramadan came. I started doing Ramadan. I was fasting, I was praying, and between that, I was just learning about Islam. That was all I was doing with my time. Nothing in my life has given me this feeling. And because of that feeling, that's when I started taking it seriously. And I started going, this is from God, because only God can give me that contentment. I cried the entire night I became Muslim. I did it over and over again because I was worried that I was doing it wrong. I'd take a breath and then I'd try again, then I'd start crying. So I did my Shahada technically multiple times. The feeling was like I'd found my purpose. When you're a non-Muslim, you have nothing to focus on, but then all of a sudden we're given guidelines to follow, and then the goal becomes clearer. You know where you're going, why you're going there, what you're going to get at the end of it, and that's Jannah, inshallah. And that goal towards Jannah is such an easier life to live than a life of not knowing where you're going.